Hi, and welcome to my syllabus movie for public speaking and theater arts. Because the two are very similar, and because I have basically the same expectations for both classes, I just made one movie. Hope you don't mind. So I'm going to be going through the movie, and you're going to be filling in the blanks. And as promised, there is a bonus section at the end, not covered on your handout, but will be part of the review game tomorrow. So what will I learn in public speaking? Public speaking is going to offer you a chance to understand communication and to develop your communication skills. You'll be given the opportunity to speak on a variety of topics and in a variety of ways. Sometimes that's formally, sometimes that's informally, but hopefully you'll be a better public speaker for having taken the course. What is theater arts? Theater arts covers many aspects of performance art. We will examine the history of theater, the production process, acting theory, directing theory, and improvisation, which happens to be my favorite. There will be opportunities to research, write, and perform, and the same goes for public speaking. Some of it does require research. It probably will require writing unless you're speaking off the top of your head, and in a way it is performance. For both classes, necessary materials. You need a binder with paper. Please make sure it's well stocked. Blue and black pens, blue or black pens, or pencils to complete your work. I don't care which. Red pens to correct work, which we sometimes do in class. Highlighters are always helpful. Earbuds, because sometimes I offer you an opportunity to listen to something on your own in stations or to start work that might be homework. And it just doesn't work for 25 people to be listening to something out loud. Bring your own device if you have one, your iPhone or anything else, because we do use technology a lot, and we may or may not have a textbook depending on your class, and I will be giving you more information on that. As far as my expectations, be seated and ready to learn when the bell rings. That means when I come in, you are ready. You've done the do now. You have out what you need to have out, and you're ready to go. Please be prepared with the necessary materials, supplies, and assignments. I really emphasize supplies here because I can't, I travel from room to room. I can't bring extra pens and pencils. I don't bring extra paper. That's on you. You need to have that stuff. And it's very annoying to me to be starting a lesson and say, okay, take out a piece of paper and a pen. 5 people are asking their neighbors for pens, and 5 people are asking their neighbors for pencils or paper. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It holds us up. Okay, so don't hold us up. Number 3, be respectful of each other and of me. This is going to be really important, especially in public speaking when we enter debate, to be respectful of other people's point of view. But in both classes, because not all of us are avid speakers, and so we don't get up in front of other people and speak very often, and some of us are going to be natural talents at this stuff, and some of us are going to have to work toward it, and it doesn't matter the level that you're coming in at. That's not the point. The point is to learn something here, and we need to be respectful of each other. Number 4, be a positive force in the class. So maybe getting up and speaking in front of a group isn't your favorite thing to do, but don't be a Debbie Downer. Bring us down, Or if we're getting into a unit that may not be your favorite unit, try and be open-minded and positive. I guarantee that the whole process will be better for you if you are more willing and open-minded to participate and do what we're doing. Get on board. So the grades. I am terrible at math. You'll come to understand that very, very quickly. I don't even pass out papers. I leave them out for you to grab because I can't count the amount of papers that belong in the row, so it's not worth it. I use a point system. Things that are less important have less points. Things that are more important have more points. This is the breakdown. Pretty straightforward. Homework. Homework will be given almost every night. It may or may not be graded. Expect that it will be graded. Expect that it will be collected so that you never get caught unprepared. I don't accept late homework, but I do expect you to make up the assignment because I might give you a notebook check where I ask you questions and you have to use your notes or previous homework in order to answer the questions. Expect a reading quiz after any reading homework assignment. We don't have reading homework a ton of the time in these classes, but sometimes we do. And there might be an article or an article online, or even, in theater arts, a play. Those quizzes will be a mix of recall and inference-based questions, sometimes multiple choice, sometimes fill in the blank, sometimes short answer. But my point is, as long as you did the reading, you're totally going to be fine. So this isn't something to stress about. Classwork and participation. Both of these classes require active participation, so this shouldn't be a surprise to you. The work we do in class will take many forms. You might be working in small groups, in pairs, or on your own, but either way, I expect you to participate. If I have to speak with you beyond a warning about your behavior or about your level of participation, you will be removed from the activity and expected to complete it on your own, which is totally not any fun. And of course, your grade would be affected in a negative way. Cell phone usage, BYOD. I will ask you to use your cell phone often, but unless I've asked for it to be out, it should be away. And when I do ask it to be out, there's going to be a specific structured reason that I expect you to adhere to. But if you choose to disobey my rules, you're going to be given a warning. And if I need to speak to you again, any of the following may happen. I may call your parents. I may give you detention. I may blue card you. I mean, it depends on the circumstances. If this is a serious situation where there's a test given out or an assessment and you have your phone out, yeah, there's going to be serious consequences, not to mention a 0. Absences. Okay. If you have to miss class before because of an illness, please get better. But also please make sure you make it your business to see me upon your return for instructions for makeup work. I'm pretty good about updating Blackboard, and I will do my best to post links to the actual assignments there so that you can keep up if you're out. I know how hard it is if you've been out for a couple of days, even if you're just out for one day. So I want to make sure you don't fall behind. If you are absent on the day of an assessment, please be prepared to make it up when you return to class because you will have known about it and you should be ready. If you are absent on the day an essay or a project is due, it should be emailed to me on that day. Again, you'll have plenty of notice when those things are due, so it should be done. Absences due to vacations, field trips, or other unexcused absences require arrangements to be made before you miss the class, and that's pretty standard operating procedure. If you know you're going to be out, you need to let me know so that I can prepare you. Extra help. Extra help is always available at a time that works for the both of us, before, during, or after school. I'm a pretty good teacher. I'm a terrible mind reader. So if you don't know what's going on in class and you're feeling like you're falling behind, please don't hesitate to ask for help. I totally will help you. But you have to let me know. So see me after class. You can see me before class, although after class tends to work better for me. Or shoot me an email requesting help and we'll figure something out. Okay, emailing Mrs. Canfield. Should you need to email me, please make sure that you put your full name, the class, the period, and the subject. And emails should be written appropriately in regard to tone and grammar. I'm not your friend. Also, please be mindful of the time that you send an email. I go to bed really, really early. So if you email me at 11:30, I totally cannot guarantee a same-day response. I would suggest getting the cell phone number of another person in class so that you have like a little buddy. If you don't understand something or you have a question, you can contact them so maybe they can clear it up so you don't end up with a problem. Okay, so here's some bonus info. I told you there'd be bonus info on the quiz tomorrow. It's not really a quiz, it's like a game. But here it is. I love cheese beyond anything else. Beyond cake, beyond cookies, beyond candy, beyond potato chips. No. Pizza, nothing. No. Cheese. Okay? I don't care how smelly or moldy it is. I don't care if it's mild or sharp. I love cheese. I have a son named Gerard. He's super cute. He's 22 months old. And I have a cat named Tiger. And my husband plays bagpipes. And I'm Italian, so I go to all these St. Patrick's Day parades and scream my head off because I'm like cheering him on. So I always say I'm the loudest Italian girl at an Irish parade. I studied English and theater and education at Muhlenberg College. That's in Allentown, Pennsylvania, right around the corner from Dorney Park. And I've taught at Randolph High School before. I taught here at the start of my career from 2003 to 2006, and I left to pursue an acting career. And I did that for a little while, and then I came back to teaching, and here I am again. And I'm so happy to be here. And teaching 2 classes that are totally in my wheelhouse. I coached forensics for 15 years, and I have tons of theater experience. I'm a published playwright. I've done a lot of shows. I directed here before, and I'll be directing the fall play and the spring musical. So needless to say, I'm happy to be here, and thank you for filling in your syllabus. Please make sure you get your signatures on the back and you cut off the bottom so that we don't waste time in class tomorrow collecting it. And I want to get right to the game reviewing our syllabus. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed your first day of school, and I hope that you're willing to come back for like 180 more. And I will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much.